Okay, we're recording now. So the first thing that I like to talk about for new months or new goals or whatever it is, it doesn't matter. It's just like mindset. Like I think that's the most important thing in any aspect of life, really, whether it's, relationships, your job, fitness goals, whatever it is. It's just kind of having that mindset, that winner's mindset, the kind of thing of like, I'm a champion, I could do this, XYZ. So I think that's one of the biggest hurdles with a business like this, where you don't have that 9 to 5, clock in, clock out. You don't have a boss who's over your shoulder. Did you turn in this report? Whatever. Like, you are your own accountability. And of course, you have, like me as a leader and your other leaders and other teammates and stuff, but it really is primarily, you setting your own goals. What pay grade do you want to be in? Do you want to hit these go bonuses? Things like that. So I think the biggest thing is just believing in yourself, believing in this business, and whether you're brand new or you've been in this and you're restarting or whatever it may be. For me, like last month in May, I was hit super hard with just like random personal events with just like really sick family members and being the only person locally to kind of take care of them. And like, I was just telling Caitlin with like my car getting stolen and just like weird things that have taken. Plus I was doing a home renovation and XYZ. So it's just like a lot of things that were sucking my time that I had not planned for. I was spending hours driving to and from, hospitals and old folks homes and this and that. And I'm so grateful. And I was talking to someone, I was like, I'm so thankful that I do have the complete flexibility of, having my own schedule with it works, that I can say yes to my parents, say yes, go on vacation. I have the flexibility to take care of granny and grandpa, things like that. Like, that is such a blessing to me to be able to do that. But it, of course, still, kind of just drained me mentally and stuff. So that's one of the biggest things, is make sure that no matter what, and one of the biggest things I'm going to be doing in June is just kind of guarding my I don't even know what to call it, but like your tank, your internal, like your heart, your spirit, your mind, stuff like that, and making sure you are, reading, even if it's just, sorry, my text is on my computer and I don't know how to turn off that sound. Even if it's just reading, like a chapter, 10 or 15 minutes of an inspirational book or a self-development book or something that's just like giving you like a training. If you watch, a YouTube training video, like just, a 20-minute video, or like every single night when I was starting off and really getting serious about my business, I would read one file and watch one training video. So it was, 5 to 10 minutes of reading a file on our page, and then probably like 10 to 20 minutes of watching a video. So within 30 minutes every single day, I was like really filling up my knowledge and my belief system and things like that. So as I was talking to people, I like had more confidence and whatnot. And then I would tell my team, hey, like, this is what I would do. And you're teaching your team how to kind of, I don't want to say fend for themselves, but you're teaching them how to train themselves, how to be their own boss, how to take ownership of their business. So that's like the double-edged sword of this, is you are your own boss. It's, such a gift and a blessing, but it's also really, really hard for people who don't have that, consistent schedule and, whatnot. So if that's the case, then make yourself a schedule. And I've had to do that, of making my own office hours. And, this is customer service time. And this is, current distributor training. And this is time for social media planning or whatever. And I just kind of figure out how to spend, 10 to 15 minutes a day doing different little things, so that within 2 hours I've worked my business fully. But I also I just have spread it out. So I don't know if that really makes sense, but just kind of, I would do like an inventory of like, have I made myself proud, like in the months prior to this? Have I achieved my goals? If not, why, what could I do better, and what can I, gain from my team, whatever. Because I know there's some of you who may be like, I couldn't do anything better. I filled my steps to success. I worked. I just need, my team to run alongside me or whatever. Then that's great. Just keep signing people. Like we always talk about, flipping over that ace. Like you only need 4 people to get you to the top of this company. You just need those 4 aces. So just keep adding every time you sign a distributor. If they are not an ace, then that's okay. That's one more person closer. That's the, whatever, 2 of clubs, blah, blah, blah. So just focusing on like your goals, your business, your ownership, things like that. What could you do better as like a business owner? And then what did you do great, and recognizing the things, the areas that you've grown, stuff like that. So this is just what I'm doing practically so that I'm like, wow, I'm really getting better at this. I'm getting better at this. And then recognizing how, so that as my team, is going through the ranks or growing their businesses, I could share with them, hey, these are things that I struggled with and overcame, and this is how, and this is how I'm running a more efficient business, or, whatever. So anyways, moving on, the next thing that I want to talk about is customer service. I know that customer service is a huge, huge part of this business. It's one of the things that I was really not super good at in the beginning. It was not my strong suit, but I have just seen the value of this. So, of course, everyone knows like steps to success is the foundation. So like, I want to assume, I'm not going to, but I would want to assume like, everyone's goal is 4 customers a month. So let's just go with that. But the thing is you want to make sure that your customers know how, of course, like how to order, stuff like that. And then you want to make sure that they know that they can order after their 3 months is up. It's not just that, and I know this seems super basic, but a lot of people don't understand how to access their profile. They don't understand how to change their products. A lot of people don't even know how to use their products. I was just talking to someone and they were like talking about fat fighters and thermofit, and it's like, wait, no, you can't use them at the same time, because if you do that, then the fat fighters are going to, pretty much counteract the thermofit, or vice versa. So it's like you just need to be semi-aware of the products, but the goal is really just making sure that your customers know how to reach you, they know how to access the product coach, and they know how to access their their account. So that's why we have that welcome email. So within 48 hours, you should always be sending your customers that welcome email. It's in our files. It says LC welcome email with DT enabled help, something along those lines. And then just kind of also being aware, and that's why I have that current LC tracker document, which is super helpful because it literally just shows you when the loyal customer signed up, what product they're using, where were they placed on your chart. So if I moved, if I signed 4 customers last month and moved all 4 of them under 4 different distributors, then it's like it doesn't have a log on eSuite that's like, oh, these are all the people you moved. I have to have physically written them down, or else I have to go through and pull out my tree viewer and click every single person and be like, oh, there's that customer. So just make sure that if you just do the slightest bit of organization when you're signing distributors and signing customers, that will help you with overall tracking, which then will help you with, knowing who to send, thank you notes to, things like that. What products are they using? Hey, how are you liking your hair, skin, and nails? Can you send me a before and after picture? XYZ, stuff like that. So just making sure that your customers are taken care of. And then, of course, we all, unfortunately, are going to experience a distributor who quits, but what happens to their customers? So it's just sort of like, if I have a distributor who signs up and she gets her first 2 customers right away and then just somehow doesn't ever do anything, I then need to be the person who is messaging those customers, hey, how's it going? I just want to let you know I'll be taking over and making sure you're taken care of. whatever it may be. And just making sure that people, you know, feel that they're taken care of, feel that they're not overlooked, because if they know how to use their products and they are, you know, getting those little thank you notes from the Target $1 section, or, you know, just the slightest things like that every month, even if it's like, hey, this is customer appreciation week, would you like, you know, to try a sample of greens, things like that. Just let them know like you're thinking of them. So this is what I'm really actively working on improving on, because there's so much hidden volume in your downline from customers who have joined and then stopped after 3 months. And then, you know, you may want to invite them to a current party you're having or things like that. So that's one of the coolest things about having these weekly virtual parties, is you don't really have to do like a ton of work, but you can still have, you could still have all of your customers who are current and your potentials, you know, coming to these parties. Hey, we always do raffles, things like this. And that really, really will boost your volume. It always does. So the other thing is perk points, of course. Perk points are amazing. And I know previously there was, you know, that whole like you get free shipping after 3 months, but now it's awesome because, sorry, let me make sure everyone's muted. Because they have the perk points that can be used now after 3 months. So, you know, that of course is in the welcome email, but just reminding people like, hey, I see that you're on your 3rd month. Just want to let you know that after this shipment, your perk points are going to be unlocked. You'll be able to use these if you make it to 6 months, or if you order a different product for 3 more months, then you'll get 50 free, you know, points that you can use towards product credit, things like that. So customer service is huge, because that really, customers are the backbone of our business. And then if you're just keeping them in the loop, even just once a month, then when we have like BOGOs or different, you know, buy a wrap, get a cleanse, it's not like, hey, customer, haven't talked to you in 7 months. Like, it's sort of like, hey, I just want to let you know, you already have a rapport with them. So customer service is really big. It's one of the things I struggle with most. So as a leader, I am sharing these tips just to help you help yourself. And as a fellow distributor, this is something that I am currently working on. Because that's one of the things about this business is I signed up to be a distributor. I didn't sign up to be a presidential diamond leader. I just ended up, you know, working and getting here, which is awesome. But I don't have any special training or anything. I'm still kind of struggling along in certain aspects. So it should be something that is kind of like not like a warm and fuzzy, but like, oh, cool. Yeah. I don't have to like know all the ins and outs of everything or be an expert at, you know, this, or never make mistakes or anything. It's like, no, you just have to you just sign up to be a distributor and keep adding people to your team and keep leading by example. And like, you will be qualified just because of the fact that everybody's qualified. Like that's the beauty of this business. So anyways, moving on to parties. I know I mentioned the weekly virtual parties that we do. But well, actually they've been like bi-weekly or when special events are coming. So I'm going to bring it back, make sure they're weekly. And I don't want to be the only one doing them, just because I think it's really, really, really good for all of our customers, our potential distributors, just to see the different faces. So I think what I used to do, which was super fun, is every single week we would have a different focus. So one week would be like a skincare party, and then another week would be all about like, you know, fitness, and then one would be about just doing a party on like the shake or whatever. And then keeping all of them right around 30 minutes. So they're really short and sweet. And then having, you know, anywhere from like 5 to 7 posts from like different people, you know, and just kind of like showing you guys and your teams as you're signing people up, say, hey, we're doing this weekly party. I would really want to challenge you to like, you know, sign up to do one of these posts, just so you could see how simple it is. And then it's a way for people to take ownership and add their friends and families, make sure that they have their potentials there and be like, yeah, I'm participating in this. And, it's just, I always did that when I was new. I would just sign up to like post or share a simple post and just kind of like not have the full responsibility of doing a party right away. But it showed me how simple it is. And then I started doing parties all the time, because if you pre-record your videos, they're already there. You just record them once and then you host a party. We have the scripts on there. Like I did like 2 to 3 parties every single week until I was diamond, because they were so easy and they're really fun. And then when you get your downline team to start doing them with you, it's awesome, because it teaches them responsibility and ownership. So remember, every single thing that you do, you're setting the example for your team. So you really want to make sure that you're like passionate and like not only just signing people up, but showing your team how, and using the Legacies page if you want. Just be like, hey, just want to let you guys know I just, signed a loyal customer, and this is how, this was what I said, this is what I posted, whatever, just making it, just a way for everyone to learn. Because I've said it once and I'll say it again, leadership is not determined by rank. I fully believe that. So I want you guys to all, I don't know, just take ownership and be proud, and know that I view everyone who is involved and participates in comments as super valuable. And I want you all to be heard. And for your teams, I want to know you guys and know your teams and have it be mutual involvement and whatnot. So moving on. Oh yeah, the more engagement. It's so basic, but it's like if I do a party or we do a party for the team, and there's just kind of like minimal comments or minimal engagement, it's just not like super exciting for the potential. So I think that's one of the things too, is I really want to like be attacking this and approaching this as as the, what am I trying to say? Just as like a team, and as like, this is our business. We're so excited, having a ton of just like uniformed enthusiasm and stuff like that, feeling really prepared, and being consistent so that our potentials are like, oh yeah, we want to join them. They're really passionate about this. They know what they're doing. They love doing this. Or a potential distributor would say, oh cool, they do this every single week. There's a ton of opportunity for me to share products, share examples, things like that. So the more comments that there are on posts with before and afters, with, oh my gosh, I love this, or on the wall, I can't wait for this to start, or XYZ, just simple things that will set the example for your team, and then show your potentials that you are present and whatnot. Because if I'm there like, can't wait for this to start, like no one knows who I am. Like your potentials don't know me. So it doesn't mean anything. It only means something when they see you. So that's just one thing. It's just be engaged on the events, so that it just helps you. It's just me creating a space for all of us to reach all of our people at once, instead of every single person having to have that responsibility all the time. I'm going to start doing bi-weekly team Zooms if people would decide or choose or want to participate. But I just think it'll be good. We'll have different topics. Then what I'm going to start doing is like every week have like a Q&A post on the page, so that it's like, whether you're brand new or, going for double diamond, it doesn't matter. If there's whatever question you guys have, we can make sure that there's like just kind of a face-to-face time for you guys to ask Q&A questions. And even if it's not about like the products, if it's about like, hey, I'm struggling with this mindset, or why is my volume not going up, or whatever it may be. And it could be something that's awesome. That's like, hey, I just thought I have this idea about a team retreat. This could be cool, or whatever, and I just want it to be a place for us to, ask questions, bounce ideas, and then just kind of do like a business check-in. And then every once in a while, I'm able to get on a Zoom with like Cami or Pam or something like that. And I may have just some updates to like talk about. So I really just want to do that so that I can like see you guys and really connect as a team. I think that's super important. And not doing it every single week, because I know that could be like overwhelming sometimes. So I think just doing it twice a month is great. So I'm always going to do them in the beginning of the month and then the middle of the month check-in just to see how everyone's doing with promotions. And then for leaders who promote to diamond and above, I'm going to start doing leadership Zooms separately, which will be fun. The next topic that I was reading about, I did not know this, so I just wanted to share, was talking about how network marketing is the #1 creator of millionaires in the US, which I was like really fascinated by. You know, and it's not saying like the highest paid people are network marketing or anything like that. It's just saying like if you had 10 people who had earned $1 million, the majority of them would be in network marketing or, you know, whatnot. So I thought that was super cool to think about because it just kind of makes you think again, like I said earlier, I didn't study network marketing in college. I am not a professional marketer by any means, journalism major, really goofy, single. Like there's no demographic that you need to be qualified for this. And that's what I think is so attractive about this business. And like I have mentioned before, with even just our specific team, like not even just like all top 100 or top 10 in the business, like our specific team of ambassadors. We have 7 people in our upline, direct upline, who are ambassadors, and all of them are so different. Like it doesn't matter if they're introverts or extroverts, if they live in Kentucky or New York or South Florida or Mississippi, or if they have 0 kids or 4 kids or were nurses or photographers or what. It's just like across the board, completely different. I mean, the top 10 income earners, it's Black, white, Hispanic, male, female, 20 years old, 60 years old, da da da. So it's just really nice to know, like, there's no mold you have to fit in. There's no requirement you have to have. It's just a really great way for people to generate that extra income that they need, you know? So it's kind of like, when I say like, oh, this is like a 0 risk thing, I'm not trying to like pull the wool over people's eyes. I'm just saying, hey, you don't have to invest $1,000 and then buy a bunch of product and then, you know, sell a minimum amount of that product until you make a paycheck or before you can make a paycheck or whatever. It's like, hey, this is $100. I know that can be a lot, but I also know that there's a couple ways you can make $100, whether it's like, you know, myself who I literally have had a garage sale before to like pay, like I'm very much like that, where like I'll say, okay, I need $200 to get XYZ plane ticket, and I'll like go through my like junk drawer or my closet and like go to a consignment store and like make the money I need to like buy that ticket or whatever. That's what I would do in college because I never wanted to be in debt. So it's like with this business, it's like, yeah, I mean, what clothes can you sell or shoes can you sell or eBay thing can you put up or whatever just to make $100, you know? And or if it's someone who's like, okay, I'll put the $100 on my credit card, but I'm really nervous about it. It's like, all right, well, there's multiple ways to make back that $100 in your first month, whether that's just doing the bare minimum, signing 1 distributor in your first month and then helping them get 2 customers. You've already got $100 paycheck, bonus check, coming to you that following Friday that's going to pay off that $100 investment. Or they're going to send you those 4 wraps in the brand new packaging. They're amazing. They're like literally guaranteed to work. I'm pretty sure all of you guys have tried them. Like sell those for $25 samples and make back your $100. So those are just 2 ways right away that people can try this. And, you know, even just say like, try like a 30-day risk-free, you know, trial run. And if you just don't like it and you're like, I would rather be a customer, then that's completely fine. You can just cancel your account for free and sign up as a customer, or you can just, I mean, as a distributor, you're still going to be getting the 40% discount. So whether you choose to eventually work your business or not is up to you. But that $100 that you paid makes you valid for a year, you know, so they can just order products as a distributor. So it's just like a nice way to allow people to get that extra income without feeling like you're putting them in. I never feel like I'm putting people in a compromising position when they sign up. So it's just like, I just think it's such a blessing of a business. And I want us to always remember to, like, when we're being consistent with sharing, just share that message of like, I'm so blessed to be a blessing, as Cindy always says. And like, I'm so excited to share with you this opportunity. And like, of course, like, having urgency versus desperation. And the way that I would separate those is like, you guys should be urgent to get these promotions, to get these bonuses, to, you know, boost your paycheck. And that is so good, because that urgency, that ignorance on fire is what's going to really ignite you and ignite your team. But urgency is like, oh my gosh, I can't wait to share this opportunity with you. I would kick myself if I let this slip. I'm like, and I've said that, I literally have said to people before, I'm like almost, what did I say? I've basically said to people, like, I don't want to be like, I don't want to like embarrass myself, but I've been like thinking about you when I think of my dream team, and I have no idea where you're at financially, or just like with like the, you know, quality of life that your job gives you. But I'm really loving my team. I have so much fun, and I'm going for this like incredible bonus. I would love to share this with you if it's something that you could use, you know, or like, I would kick myself if I was too embarrassed to share this blessing with you, or just something along those lines. And urgency is about like showing other people, like, I'm going for $10,000. Who wants to come with me? Or, you know, just letting them kind of see the adventure, see the journey for themselves. And then desperation is like, oh my God, I'm going for like, you know, $10,000. I need 10 more people to sign up. Like, who's willing to help me out? Like, urgency is like about you. I want to give you this blessing. I want to share this opportunity with you. I'm so excited to like, you know, have you do this with me, like you. And then desperation is like me. Like, I need this. Help me. So just that's why when approaching people, it's like being positive, being confident, you know, having that like them focusing on them instead of focusing on you. And that really is what helps you in this business. You know, like if you want to get to diamond, what does it take? It takes helping 3 people get to ruby, you know? So it's just, it is a consistent thread in and out this business. Is it's not just about like what we do as individuals. It's about how we're setting the tone and setting the example for the people that are on this journey with us, you know? And for me, at least, like when I get somebody to join this business with me who like trusts me to like lead them, I feel, I feel like such a responsibility to, you know, make sure that I'm not able to, oh, well, whatever. I just feel such a responsibility to make sure that I'm doing what I can to help them, you know? So, anywho, so yeah, I just think that's like, did I just mute myself? No. Okay. So yeah, so that's all. It's just, sorry, the computer, I'm getting better. Anyways, I'm losing my train of thought, but yeah, I just always, the times, because I have been burnt out in this business before, and it's because I was too focused on myself and like my promotion and my rank and and I stopped forgetting about the fact that like my boxes for my diamond were not just boxes, like they were people, you know, and it was people. And that's why I'm always asking you guys, like, what are your goals? What are your dreams? Tell me your why. I want to know what rank you need to be like money wise to feel free, because it's not just about, you know, like the title, but it's about that financial number that's going to really like help you and your family. So just the confident, positive approach to people, believing I am going to go diamond. I am going to get this bonus. Who's coming with me? Things like that. Like that's what's going to make such a difference. Like I never once doubted, I wonder if I can get to diamond. Like I just didn't even let that creep in. So that's just, it's such a big thing. And it's starting with every single rank. Like I can't wait to be executive. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to be ruby. I can't, you know, and just honoring every rank, celebrating every rank. So that being said, Where am I? Oh yeah. So executives. And I feel like, sorry, I keep switching. I have no pants on. I feel like everyone obviously is so focused on diamond and these higher ranks, which I completely get because they are awesome. But one of the things that I was talking about in my Zoom that I had done recently about the different ranks that I did for May was I was breaking down a diamond chart and I was looking at it. And of course, a lot of times people are like, oh my gosh, how am I going to get 24 people to sign up? You know, and like, yeah, it seems like really crazy. But if you break it down into executives, it's like, I don't even know. I think it's like 10 executives or something like that to like get you to diamond. And that could be wrong. Just, I don't have a chart in front of me, but what's cool. And I was thinking about it, I was like, executive is such a vital rank in this business because an executive is what's going to help make a ruby. And I am 100% one person who will say, and who was trained by Amanda Pruitt and Kim Touchton, like every chart is your chart. Like when I have my Ruby chart, I put my name on top and it's Christy's Ruby chart, and it's my personal responsibility to fill all 5 people in those Ruby charts. But that's just my personality. And I mean, I would definitely push you guys and challenge you guys to view it like that. But if you are just a little bit more timid and like, I don't know, and some people it's just going to be overwhelming, then just, you know what? Own your executive chart, and then your goal is steps to success. That's 3 distributors, and then help those distributors get to executive. So what I want to do for this month is it's not going to be, I'm not going to do a steps to success challenge. I'm not going to do a challenge on, you know, how many LCs and DTs. My challenge I'm going to do is how many people can you help get to executives? Because it shows, it takes the focus off of like personal accomplishments and making it team accomplishments, because I think that's what's so big. So I'm going to have this like grand prize. It'll probably be, I haven't 100% figured out what it's going to be yet. I am going to be doing a retreat in the fall for everyone who's diamond and above, which I'm super excited for. It's going to be awesome. But I may have something along the lines of the retreat for this as well if someone's not diamond. But just know that the whole goal, and I will make a post about it, the whole goal is just for every single person that you can help get to executive, you will not only like get a reward, but you'll be entered into this like grander prize, because helping somebody else become executive is so, so rewarding. So for those of you who are watching, who are just now starting and you're like, I want to be executive myself, I totally get that. You can have your own entry. That's fine. But what I'm saying is, goodness gracious, like when you start seeing someone on your team get a promotion and you can make an announcement post for, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. This person who joined with me got their first promotion. It will light such a fire within you. So I really, really want to encourage you guys to just be focused on building executives in June. And you'll see, like once you start building executives under you, oh my gosh, your volume is going to skyrocket. Like if you have 3 distributors on your team currently, and you help each one of those people get to executive, you're automatically going to be like well on your way to getting emerald. And then those people are going to want to start getting their rubies, because you're going to already have been a ruby, and get their emeralds, which are going to help your diamond. So it's just creating that urgency and that excitement and that team focus within your specific downline. So just keeping it simple and focusing, not overlooking executive, because that really is like the foundation of ruby and diamond. And then the other thing, of course, is the corporate announcements today, which were awesome. So I just kind of wanted to highlight one of the things about them. So everyone knows that the actual, you know, like whatever announcement is, it's like, it's not really twofold, but there's 3 things, and 2 of them are about distributors, and one of them is about you. So I'm just going to go over them for anyone who missed it. So the first thing is about your potentials. So for any new distributors who sign up starting today, June 1st, all the way until December 31st. So if you have any potentials on your hundreds list and they sign up and they get 4 customers in their first 30 days, which is their goal, they're going to get a $100 shopping spree. So that's awesome, awesome, awesome. So all of your potentials who've been on the fence, you're like, hey, listen, this is amazing. I know you've been waiting. Now that I would say this, I'm really glad you waited, because now when you get your first goal of 4 customers in 30 days, you'll get $100 shopping to go on a shopping spree. Super cool. The other thing that's for your potentials is, of course, the Go and Go Fast bonuses have been extended, which is amazing, amazing, amazing. Everyone needs to have their Wired app, because it will show you how long you have to get the Go and Go Fast bonuses. And then there is an addendum I wanted to highlight. I know I posted a photo of it, but it says the promotion is extended, as we know, from June 1st till December 31st. So this is the part that's important. Every Go and Go Fast bonus is going to pay out every single month that the distributor meets all of the qualifications. So if you get $10,000, that $10,000 diamond bonus is going to be paid out in 25 months. So it's just so that people don't get 10,000 and then quit and then your organization falls apart. So it's protecting the whole organization as a whole. However, if a Go or Go Fast bonus was previously lost, so if anyone had gone diamond or above and lost it, the existing distributor will be able to restart their payment. So you can re-qualify. So that's what it's saying is, if you end up getting a Go or Go Fast bonus and you lose it, let's say you go diamond in June and then in July you somehow lose diamond, but then in August you maintain as diamond, you'll start getting paid again in August. So you're not like, you don't win it, earn your bonus, oh my gosh, I just missed it again or whatever, lose it. It's like you only lose your bonus on the months that you are not paid as diamond, which is awesome, 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 because before you would lose it and then it would be gone. So that's just one of the things. And then of course the other, if you, from now until the 21st, before green carpet, which everyone I hope is going or is at least trying to go, if you enroll 3 distributors from now until green carpet, you'll receive a really, really, really awesome exclusive gift. If you can't make green carpet, they said they will mail it to you, but that's awesome. So really want to push that. And then want to make sure that you guys are writing down your goals, because you're 85% more likely to achieve them when they are written down. That is a fact. So get out a piece of paper, have your June, whatever you want, goal list, and let's make it happen. So that's all I have for you guys. I'm super, super excited. Really appreciate you all. And I'm going to end this and then post about the executive challenge and then a goal sheet. So if you have any questions, just write them on the team page and I will get to you, but just know how valued you are. And then I'm so excited for June. May was a very long month personally, but June is going to be the bomb.com. So corporate has your back. I have your back. Just have faith and, set the example for your team and they'll follow you. It's going to be awesome. But that is all. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your month. Okay, bye.